Lingering in a limbo, I met a priestess in red shoes. She tap danced and stuttered, saying her borrowed name. I watched and listened. The stutters complemented my lisp. I mimicked her dance, I walked her talk, and I mirrored her glance. On arrival, I was almost her, and she was yet to become. Hi everyone, my name is Rawan. I am a poet and an intuitive archetypal tarot reader, and this is Tarot in Verse, my space for thriving on everything tarot and poetry. And today I'm excited to share with you my 3 golden tips for discerning if a collective general YouTube tarot reading is for me or not. Please keep in mind these are my own tips that I developed over years and years of watching YouTube tarot content and investigating it. I hope they do work for you, but if they don't, I am sure you will come up with your own thing. But yeah, if you're here watching this video, then you must have noticed that the YouTube tarot party is raving and there is a lot going on. Just wanted to put these 3 tips out there to save you a lot of time and bad experiences with YouTube tarot readings. So yeah, let's get into it. First step may sound easy and straightforward, but it will actually require more effort than you might initially think. And it is to be aware of your own mindset clicking on the reading. If you are doing it just for entertainment, great, no issues here. But if you are into tarot in a deeper, more serious way, then there is a good chance that at some point you have made the honest mistake of clicking on a reading thinking that you are seeking clarity or honest answers, when in reality what you actually needed was emotional validation for what you were feeling at the moment about the experience, the situation, the person, the question you have. And that's fine, like I've been there. But just be aware of it, and if the reading actually helps you find this emotional validation and feel calmer, then great. But just don't hold what you got from it as the ultimate truth about the situation or the experience or the ultimate answer to your own question. And yeah, sometimes the truth will validate what you are feeling about the situation or the experience, but other times it will not. And that's why you should develop this awareness while dealing with YouTube tarot content in general. Second tip, and this one actually builds on the awareness you developed following the first one. Notice what is your moment of truth, what happens, what clicks when you hear the truth. Because any good tarot reader will tell you that they can tell you something that you don't know already. So when the reading is tapping into a truth that you know already, you will feel something. Something will happen. It may show up in your body. Usually it's that feeling of a contradiction resolving. You may feel it in your shoulders finally relaxing. You may find your breathing finally getting easier. So for me, actually, before I noticed what happens in my body, it was this need to pause when something is being said that I know to be true, but it is somehow contradicting what I initially thought about the situation or the experience or the person. I would experience this moment of feeling the urge to just click pause and take it in. It's pretty much like I need to download the newfound truth into my system. And then I also began to realize what's happening physically, what's happening in my body, how it reacts, and there were much more clues in that. But yeah, find your own thing. Why this is important? Because signs and synchronicities are great for confirmation, but they are never enough. They are just not, guys. I'm sorry. You will have to find your own thing, and what actually happens physically in your body as a confirmation that you just tapped into a deeper truth. And finally, my third tip is to find your, what I like to call your seeker reader match. Some YouTube readers are great, they are the best, but they're just not for you, and that's fine. So for me personally, as an example, I find it really hard to get in sync with readers who are so calculated communicating the message, or so big on perfecting their videos and crafting their content. And don't get me wrong, I am all for good aesthetics. I like setting the right mood and the right vibe and having consistency with it. And it's amazing to be considerate and careful wording the message. But as a recovering perfectionist, it's just not my thing anymore. I can't relate to it. So yeah, your personal history and experience would play so much into this, as they should. Like, just let your likes and dislikes and X guide you to the right reader match. Another personal preference that I like, an edge, a personality to the reader I am watching. They don't have to share their whole life with me, but just share the right amount of enough for me to see their integrity as a person, and find this trust in me about them as a reader. But yeah, I am also very aware that it's YouTube, and I totally respect so many readers' choice of remaining neutral in the way they present themselves. And so many readers also believe actually that it's best if you're a reader to remain that way. But if it's YouTube, no, I think there has to be more to it for me personally to match with the reader. Something also in common between all the readers I enjoy watching, that they all have some background in psychology or counseling, and that's my thing. Might not be yours. You might be like, no, I don't want this to feel like a therapy session or a counseling session. So yeah, follow your own taste, and because it will not lead you astray, and you will need it actually, with the variety of YouTube tarot content going on now. But yeah, these were my 3 golden tips for knowing whether I should claim a reading as mine or not. So yeah, let me guys know your thoughts on this, if you have your own tips that you follow. Just share in the comments with me. And yeah, if you like this video, do all the YouTube things of liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all highly appreciated. And I will see you next video. Bye.